Tasha, and yes, I am in a cloak. Want to play a game? Because in today's video, we're going to be throwing it back to the good old days of BookTube, back to Kiss, Mary, and Cliff. Except I'm twisting it a little bit. I'm going to be doing Kiss, Mary, and GLEAN. Because today's video is sponsored by Simon & Schuster and the new book Thunderhead by Neal Shusterman, which is out on January 9th. I just got done reading the first book, Scythe. It was fantastic. It's one of my favorite books of the year. I finished this on New Year's Eve. It took me 2 days to read. I was completely enthralled with the story. The world is so compelling. I literally could not put this down. And it's not so much about finding out what was going to happen. For me, this book is mainly about understanding and coming to terms with the world that Neal Shusterman has created. To understand what the concept of this video is and what gleaning is, you have to know about the book. So in Scythe, we have conquered death. It is our world, it is Earth, but it's set in the future. There's no such thing as dying. You can't die unless you are chosen at random by the Scythedom to experience true death. The humans in this world have created a technology that has understood everything and that has cured everything, and it's called the Thunderhead, which is the second book in the series. That's its title. So the Thunderhead has figured this all out. It's figured out life, and there's really not much else they can move forward. They've done it. But if no one can die, because literally, you can throw yourself off a building and you can survive. You can cut yourself up into a million pieces and you can survive. And there's not even a concept of murder unless it comes to the Scythedom. These are individuals randomly picked. They train for a year. They randomly have to kill a number of people a year to keep the population in check. They're seen as celebrities. They're seen as myths and legends. In the first book, we followed the two main characters, Citra and Rowan, and they are chosen to become a Scythe's apprentice. So they are basically killers in training, but it's not looked at that way. The most fascinating thing about these stories is trying to wrap your head around people don't fear death. The one thing in life that we fear, that most humans fear, and that we know to be true is death. That does not happen for these characters. The reason I'm calling, the cliffing part gleaning, because that's what the Scythes do. They glean. They all have those weapons, the Scythes that use the Scythe. We're not talking about Star Wars. These are young adult books. We follow teenagers in these stories. They don't want to be Scythes, but they have to be. But soon, Citra and Rowan find out that there's corruption in the Scythedom. I don't want to give it away too much, but Thunderhead, we continue to follow these characters. What you have to know about Thunderhead is that it cannot interfere in the affairs of the Scythedom. All it can do is observe. It does not like what it sees. The technology that has made our world perfect is not allowed to interfere with the Scythedom. Humans didn't want a robot or technology to choose which people die. So they wanted humans to do that. And when you give humans that amount of power, it doesn't always turn out good. Thunderhead is out in stores right now. I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below if you want to get yourself a copy. And let's get into the game. I have Captain Hook's little hook full of names that you all helped me pick out. I did a live show just a couple minutes ago, and y'all gave me suggestions on who I should kiss, marry, or glean. In Captain Hook's hook, I have young adult characters, I have movie characters, I have TV characters, I have superheroes, authors, and I have booktubers. I like to mix it up a bit. Let's make it a little interesting. Who are my first 3 victims? Who shall I glean first? So the first person is Scythe Goddard. So this is one of the characters from Neal Shusterman's books. Scythe. He's kind of a baddie. I think I already know what I want to do with him. Next, we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Yup. And third, we have Katie McGrath, who plays Lena Luthor in Supergirl. This is pretty easy. I'm going to glean Scythe Goddard. I'm going to kiss Dwayne Johnson, and I'm going to marry Katie McGrath. That woman. Who are my next 3 victims? So first we have Kylo Ren. Yeah. Next we have Jason Momoa. Oh no. Third we have Taylor Swift. This is hard. I'm going to kiss Kylo Ren. Yes. Jason Momoa or Taylor Swift. Jason Momoa, Taylor Swift. I'm going to marry Jason Momoa and glean Taylor Swift. I'm sorry. Third round. I have Rhys-Sand from Court of Thorns and Roses. I have Claire Fraser from Outlander. And I have Eleven from Stranger Things. Okay, I'm just gonna glean Eleven because she's a child. I'm going to marry Rhys-Sand. I'm gonna kiss Claire Fraser. My next 3 victims. Laura Jean from To All the Boys I Loved Before. Pierce Brown. And lastly, I have Aiko from The Lunar Chronicles. I'm going to glean Laura Jean. I'm going to marry Pierce Brown. And I'm going to kiss Aiko. The Scythes actually wear robes. It is frowned upon to actually wear a black robe in the Scythedom. You can wear any other color. You cannot wear black. I'm following the rules. I'm wearing a velvet silver robe. Next 3 victims. Wonder Woman. Peter. Not Peter. Peter. Black Randall. All right, this is too easy. I'm going to glean Black Randall. I'm going to kiss Peter. And I'm going to marry Wonder Woman. Yeah. Who shall I glean next? Ow. Ha! Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley. You put your name in the cup of the ground. Oops. Ron Weasley is already gleaned. We have Severus Snape and Steve Harrington. Well, I'm going to marry Steve Harrington and I'm going to kiss Severus Snape. Yeah. Sorry, Ron. Next 3. First, we have Elizabeth Schuyler. Eliza. Then we have Damon Salvatore. And we have Dobby! Okay, alright. Well, I've always wanted to kiss Damon Salvatore, and he seems not the kind of person I would want to marry, so I'm going to kiss Damon Salvatore, marry Dobby, and I'm going to glean Elizabeth Schuyler, even though she made, the first orphanage of the United States. Sorry, Eliza. Next 3 victims. Will Herondale, Fox Mulder from X-Files, Emma Swan. Well, what shall we do with you 3? I'm going to glean William Herondale. I'm going to kiss Fox Mulder, and I'm going to marry Emma Swan. Don't hate me. Y'all can have Will Herondale. Jamie Fraser from Outlander. We have Jesse the Reader, and we have Logan Paul. Logan Paul's gonna get gleaned today. Oh, man. Jesse, I'll give you a nice little smooch on the cheeky, but I have to marry Jamie Fraser. All right, next we have Rosalie Hale from Twilight, Baz from Carry On, and last we have Scythe Curie. I'm going to kiss Baz. I'm going to kill Scythe Curie because she's lived a long life. She needs to have some peace. And I'm going to marry Rosalie Hale. We have Citra Terranova from Scythe. She's one of the apprentices. We have Supergirl. And last we have Cassandra Clare. I'm going to glean Supergirl because she can't die. I'm going to kiss Citra Terranova. And I'm going to marry Cassandra Clare so that I can read all of her books the second she finishes them. Who shall I glean next? Adam Silvera. No, I'm not gonna glean Adam. Dolores from Westworld. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Okay. This is a difficult round for me. Since Adam and I already share a relationship, he is my fake boyfriend. Adam and I will be married. I am going to kiss Dolores, and I'm going to kill Spider-Man. I'm sorry. There's a mess on my floor. Bucky Barnes. Rey from Star Wars. Lily Singh. This one's hard, because I like all these people. Oh no! Rey has made the sacrifice! Rey has been gleaned! The galaxy will not be saved! I'm gonna marry Bucky Barnes and I'm going to kiss Lily Singh. Next, we have Jon Snow, the Jackal from the Red Rising series, and Aquaman. Okay, I will glean the Jackal. That's way too easy. Now, these next 2 are really hard. I'm going to marry Jon Snow, even though he's shorter than me, and I'm going to kiss Aquaman. Next, I have Rowan from Scythe. I have Christine from Pulling Bananas books. And I also have Cinderella. Well, oh man, this is hard. I'm going to give Christine a nice little smooch on the cheeky, even though she doesn't like to be touched on the face, but that's okay. But I don't really want to marry either of these people. I'm going to glean Cinderella, and I'm going to marry Rowan. Mr. Darcy, 4 from Divergent. Highblade Xenocrates. Well, that's easy. I'm going to glean Highblade Xenocrates. He is the leader of the Scythedom. Oh man, 4, Mr. Darcy. Okay, I'm gonna marry Mr. Darcy. I'm gonna kiss the hell out of 4. We have Io from Red Rising. I feel like I need to save her. She's not going to be gleaned. We have Kai from the Lunar Chronicles. And we also have Feyre. Okay. So I'm going to give Io a nice little smoochie on the cheeky. I'm going to glean Kai and marry Feyre. She's a lamp. Come on, Hook. Give me some more. Almost done. Looks like I have Tamlin from A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have Tessa from the Infernal Devices and Magnus from the Mortal Instruments. I'm gonna marry Magnus. I'm going to kiss Tamlin and I'm going to glean Tessa. I have something against the Infernal Devices for some reason. I don't. I really don't. I'm just bored. These aren't easy to wear. I don't know why anyone would want to wear a cloak. Who shall I glean next? Sevro. Albarca from Red Rising. We have Hela from Thor. And next we have Snoke. That's easy. We're gonna glean the crap out of Snoke. I'm gonna kiss Hela and I'm gonna marry Sevro. We have 6 left. Bella, Loki, and Yoda. What shall I do? I'm going to marry Loki because yes, I'm going to glean Bella and I'm gonna give Yoda a nice little kissy. Oh, we have another Rey in here. She lives again. We have Thor, Rey, and Gollum. Gollum, you get gleaned. Sorry, man, my last gleaning that I will ever do. I'm going to marry Thor and I'm going to kiss Rey. Yay! So I hope you enjoyed my art of killing, gleaning. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to get your hands on a copy of Scythe or Thunderhead, I'll leave links to them down below. And let me know if I made some of you guys upset. Really sorry. I'm Natasha. I'll see you all in a new video. Keep calm and fangirl on. Bye!